Hi, welcome to Simple Ingredients by Becky. You can follow me on YouTube at Simple y Cilantro. Today we're going to make fish ceviche, and here's what you're going to need. Cilantro, green onions, tomato, I like garlic, lime juice, and we're going to need Swai Fish. You can use limes as well, but today we're going to use lime juice for a quick and easy recipe. I want to tell you that the reason we're using Swai Fish is because of the texture. It's a freshwater fish and it's a type of white fish. Perfect for ceviche. We're going to start by cooking our fish. We are going to warm up our pot. We're going to add our lime juice. You want to add most of it because you're going to submerge your fish in here. Let's just use it all. We're going to let this heat up. We're going to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to put the fish in there, make sure it's submerged in the lime juice, and then we're going to let it cook on low for about 5 to 10 minutes. So while we wait for this to boil, we're going to chop our veggies. And of course we're going to add plenty of cilantro. It just depends on your preference. You just want to chop your veggies nice and fine. Not too fine if you like it chunky. I like it chunky, so we're not going to cut it too fine. You want to keep some of the stem in the cilantro because it gives it a lot of flavor. You're going to slice your tomatoes in a nice circle so that you can get small, fine squares. You want to make sure your tomatoes aren't very soft. You know, they're nice and hard. Now that all our veggies are chopped, we're going to check on our lime juice. Okay, this is ready. I always rinse off my fish. I'm going to put it on low. We don't want it to cook too fast. We want it to cook nice and slow. The reason we're doing it like this is because we are looking for a simple, easy, fast recipe. Usually we would soak this overnight and let the fish cook in the lime juice. But this is for those moms that want to make yummy food but don't have a whole lot of time. So the fish is all submerged in the lime juice. We are going to leave it on a 5 if you have an electric stove, and we're going to let it cook nice and slow. Make sure you cover it to hold the heat in. Okay, let's check our fish. Oh yes, the color has changed and it falls apart easily. This is done. Because we boiled the lime juice first, you don't have to boil the fish. It just cooks super quick and just delicious. We're going to turn this off, and it's going to continue to cook on its own in here, but we're going to take it off of the burner. Right now the goal is to cool the fish down so that we can mix it with our veggies. This is done. Look at that. Look at that. No more pink. It's just falling apart. That's what you want. When the color changes, you know your fish is ready. Okay, so now we're going to put our veggies in the refrigerator. We want everything to be nice and cold because this is a cold dish, not a hot dish. So we're going to make sure everything is nice and cold. Okay, so it's been sitting for about 10 minutes. We're going to drain it so that it stops cooking. So. Okay, so we're going to let our fish cool off now out of the lime juice. We are going to grate this up with a fork so that we can cool it down and eventually mix it up with our veggies. Okay, so our fish is nice and cool. Our veggies should be nice and cool. We're ready to mix everything up. Okay, so we're gonna mix in our veggies. I use 3 pounds of Swai fish in this recipe. Mix it up. You can add veggies. You can't take away, so make sure you start slow. You can use these leftover veggies to chop up some serranos or jalapenos, add a little lime juice and flavor, and there you go. You have salsa picada, salsa fresca, also known as salsa bandera. Oh yeah, look at that. We're gonna add a little more veggies to this, and there's plenty of fish. Okay, so we're gonna add some of this lime juice. We're gonna let it soak in there for a little bit here. If you like juicy ceviche, you can add more. If you just want it a little dry, then you don't want to add too much. We're gonna let it sit in here for about 20 minutes. Let it chill in the refrigerator. It's actually ready to eat, but if you want it cold, you can let it chill for about 20 minutes. But you can see the juice. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ceviche, just use tostadas or chips. I usually don't put salt in my food because people can add the amount of salt that they want and the kind of seasonings they want if they want to add to it. So there you have it. Thank you for watching my video. Please make sure to follow me on Simple Ingredients by Becky, where you can find the ingredients and the recipe. Make sure to subscribe to my account so that you can see more videos like this. If you have any suggestions on an item that you would like me to cook, a recipe, please leave a comment below.